Jonathan Taylor and the Colts have been butting heads frequently over the past couple of weeks, but the team seemed adamant that they didn't want to trade him. It seemed like no resolution would come before the start of the season, but the Colts have now finally folded and are granting Jonathan Taylor permission to seek a trade. According to Ian Rappaport, teams and agents were made aware early in the day on Monday, and there are current ongoing discussions about the superstar running back. So the question is, will a deal actually get done or not? And that's kind of hard to say right now. Jonathan Taylor and his agent are going to have to go out and try to negotiate a deal that's going to be acceptable to the Colts. Right now, they're reportedly asking for a first-round pick too, so that makes it even tougher. Jonathan Taylor's also been dealing with multiple lingering ankle injuries that could affect his status for the start of the season, so that might complicate things for any team that's looking to trade for him. Beyond that, his current contract situation is the main thing that possible suitors will need to consider before trading for him. He's on the last year of his rookie deal right now, and he'll be seeking a huge contract in free agency next year if he doesn't get extended before then. With the current state of the running back market, that could make things tricky for him. Of course, a bunch of teams would be thrilled to have him on their roster, but if it means trading a first-round pick and paying him top dollar in a year, they might think twice before making that call to Chris Ballard and Jim Irsay. But let's say, theoretically, that all these issues get worked out. Which teams are possible landing spots for the 24-year-old? Well, the first team that's rumored to be exploring a trade for Jonathan Taylor is the Miami Dolphins, and that makes a lot of sense. They were in the Dalvin Cook sweepstakes earlier this offseason, and their promising rookie running back Devon Achane will be out for a little while with a shoulder injury. They need more from that position group, and an offense that has Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Jonathan Taylor is borderline unstoppable. He could be exactly what they need to get themselves over the hump in a very competitive AFC East. Aside from the Dolphins, the Vikings and the Bills are two teams that strike me as possible candidates. The Vikings let Dalvin Cook go this offseason and are now relying on Alexander Mattison to be the guy for them. He's never been the guy before on a team, so that's a long shot. They still want to compete, so it makes sense for them to invest more in the position and solidify the unit for the year. The Buffalo Bills are in the same boat. They want to win, and they want to win right now. If they make a trade like this happen, chances are that they'd probably become the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl within a day. The team also just wants to establish more of a running game and have Josh Allen running the ball less. So a 1-2 punch of Jonathan Taylor and James Cook would arguably be the league's best running back duo on day one. For the Colts, this will pretty much solidify them as a rebuilding team if they get this deal done. Their running back room will consist of Zach Moss, who currently has a broken arm, Deion Jackson, and Kenyon Drake as probably the next three guys up. None of these guys have been high-level contributors on an NFL field, and it just seems like they're punting the season and hoping that Anthony Richardson develops, and they'll regroup for next year. It's possible that this will be the first of many trades that we see for the Colts if they're actually entering a rebuild. They could trade some of their better players like Michael Pittman, DeForest Buckner, possibly Quentin Nelson, if they're actually fully leaning into the rebuild and retooling this team. But for now, we don't really know anything else. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll keep posting more updates about the situation as it develops, and you will not want to miss it. Let me know where you think Jonathan Taylor is going to end up in the comments down below, and until next time, we'll see you later.